Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side. The other side of sports is your host, Laws in the building. It's me. It's Aaron. We in the building rocking out. Week 1 is in the books. It was an eventful week 1, dog. NFL football. Woo! This joke was like Christmas all over again, dog. I couldn't even sleep Saturday night. Yeah, I'd be like, you try to go to sleep and you like halfway awake and you just like, ah. First things first, before we get into the Commanders, because we're going to talk about them. Aaron Rodgers, in true Jet form, tears his Achilles. It's confirmed. Bama played 4 plays last night, Aaron. Couldn't get through a quarter before his old age showed up. Bama tore his Achilles. He finished. The Jets somehow miraculously pulled this game off despite losing Aaron Rodgers in the first 4 plays of the game, which was crazy. You can see it on everybody's face. They were like, oh my God, like here we go again, this jump. Like, come on, bro. But they get the W. Now everybody talking about Zach Wilson. What you think, dog? What's your thoughts on this whole Aaron Rodgers situation?
That injury,
you see, I'm cheesing.
That injury saved you from a terrible take. A terrible take.
I saved me from a terrible take.
A terrible take. That injury saved you from a terrible take.
Oh,
that's why you cheesing, because you don't have to watch that joint play out.
It's over.
Like, that'll work. It's over. Now, if you look at how that defense played,
that D was real. Dog.
If you put Aaron Rodgers out there, it's no way. It's no way. That defense is real.
That defense is good, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Defense is good. But we don't have Aaron Rodgers. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
They still gonna make the playoffs.
No, they not.
They still gonna make the playoffs.
Wings.
How much you want to put on
it? They not
How much
making
you want to put on it? How much
let me tell you something, Aaron.
How much you answer that question first? How much you want to put on it? They don't make the playoffs.
We put wings, dog. All you can eat wings on it.
For the whole group chat. 10 Bama's.
For the whole group
chat. That's 200 wings.
That's
100 wings, 10 apiece.
That's a whole.
We talking about Zach Wilson. You said they weren't gonna make it with A-Rod.
Zach Wilson not gonna get him there to the promised land. They gonna have to find somebody else. They're gonna have to call me, dog. White fragility not gonna let Zach Wilson be great. This Bama, all the pressure that's gonna be on him now. He right back into the set. Dog, I never seen a Bama get so many chances, dog. He gonna go in there and lay an egg, and they gonna try to tell him and pat him on the back. Hey, bro, you don't gotta do much. You just gotta like give us a chance. Our defense is going, dog. We know how the NFL go, dog. All that. It's the first game. They defense look real today. Tomorrow they might got three injuries. Quentin Williams go down. It's over. So no, bro. They not making the playoffs.
Then it should be real easy to put 100 wings on that, though.
No, 100 wings is. No, I ain't got no bread right now. I done spent all my bread up golfing and my wife vacationing, dog. I can't bet nothing I don't have.
If you got conviction, that's like if a Bama say, "Okay, I bet you $1 million the sun won't be blue tomorrow."
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Popeyes and ask them Bama's to try to get a donation of 100 wings. Bro, they not making the playoffs, Aaron. Matter of fact, this is the best thing that could happen to them, dog. Because what it did was it didn't put the dagger straight in their heart, dog. It's like the bullet hit them and grazed their wig piece, but it didn't kill them. Like they got shot in the head, but they ain't die. But the rest of their life, they just gonna only be able to use one hand. They not going to the playoffs, Aaron. It's not happening.
Don't try to bury this drink in the archives.
Hey, listen, hold on. Our fans, they follow the show heavy. Anything I said reckless or offhand, they already waiting 3 years ago to try to troll me on the Kirk Cousins jump. That's never going to come to fruition. It's never happened. You should
put that graphic up of who got the most turnovers 2018.
Josh
Kirk
Allen.
Kirk Cousins is number 2.
He's number 2. Kirk Cousins is number 2 for sure. Josh Allen's up. I mean, let's talk about the game. Monday night game. Bills came in as the favorites, 2-point favorites. You got Aaron Rodgers go down in the first quarter. the Jets defense really showed up. It was back and forth. They caused 3 interceptions by Josh Allen. I mean, when are we gonna start talking about Josh Allen? Just the rope is
Turnover
way too
machine.
long for this guy, dog. They gotta
Pause.
they gotta reel it in. They gotta reel it in because this is all improvisation and him just doing what he want to do. If he was a black quarterback, none of this would be possible. This man just turn the ball over willy nilly, and like I get it, he's a good quarterback. But when you turn the ball over to the stats that he's turning the ball over, you can't call him no great quarterback. By all stretch of the imagination, this game should have been won by the Buffalo Bills. The Jets, they stuck in it. Shout out, props to the Jets for sticking it through all the way to the end, playing to the very last whistle. That it went to overtime, which it probably shouldn't even went to overtime if the Jets wasn't playing all conservative. But nevertheless, it went to overtime. They got the return by the young rookie that they signed. And props to the Jets, though, for not dying on the field.
So how terrible was that pick to take Buffalo when Aaron Rodgers was playing and they couldn't even beat Zach Wilson? You mentioned it was 4 plays in, so basically Zach Wilson played the whole game and
Agreed.
Buffalo still
Yeah.
lost.
So Buffalo is in trouble in my eyes, dog. I mean, this highlights some of the reason why there was an off-season issues with Stephon Diggs and the organization, dog. Is because Aaron, just like you and I both know, we play, sports at a high level. Dog, when you know the Bama that's running the show is not capable, you wasting your time and your talent and all of the above, dog. And it's time to get out of there. And I know what they tried to do. You can see them trying to force feed Stephon Diggs towards the end of the game and just trying to like appease him, in the crunch time moments because he's a playmaker. But dog, Stephon Diggs don't want to lose. He dealt with it with Kirk Cousins, and now here he got another guy that just does not have winning gene. It just is what it is, dog. Buffalo in trouble. The Jets actually, listen. This is no troll, Aaron. I know you think I'm just trying to dig my heels in on the whole narrative of the Jets not being a good team and whatever. Like I think that their defense is good, but
Their
in
defense
this
is better than
league,
good. They
nah,
might
their
have the
defense
best
is
defense
their
in the
defense
league
is
this year.
the defense is elite. Yeah, but in order to win, you got to score points. And if your offense can't score points, and granted, I know they got Brees Hall, they got a running game, y'all can size that. But if you can't throw the football in this league, we looking at the Bamas who win in the Super Bowls as of the last 3 to 5 years. All the Bamas is passing quarterbacks. Ain't no super tier running teams with just stout defense. Them days is dead. If you can't score the football through the air, you're not gonna be in the conversation. That's just the bottom line.
But if your
And
defense is holding Bama's to 16 points,
so this is the thing. I just think, see, all things in my perspective, just the fact that it's the first game, we know that the first game, Babbitt think a lot of teams. So are the Rams all world now because they won their first game versus Seattle? Like nah, like
you
it's
don't
just
have
the
to be
first.
all world to make the playoffs. 14
No,
teams make the
you're right.
playoffs now.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, in order to just win the first game, and I thought that the defense was dominant last night, playing a good offensive team. Right? They caused 3 to 4 turnovers in the game. That's
Josh Allen
that's
had 4 himself, 3 interceptions and
yeah,
a fumble.
yeah, agreed. And I mean, again, I'm not ready to just cash in the checks for the Jets and be like, oh yeah, these Bama's they here, they gonna win. Dog, we know what held them back last year, poor quarterback play, and the defense was good last year. And some may argue the defense got better, but they're gonna have the struggles with poor quarterback play again. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is gonna come and be a mentor to Zach Wilson now that he's done for the year?
Of course. He's still getting paid. Them checks still clear. And they need him to. Because the reason the team semi respects it and has gotten behind Zach Wilson thus far, other than the fact they need him, is because Aaron Rodgers backed him and Aaron Rodgers, I know it don't sound right, but Aaron Rodgers' leadership since being with the Jets. he kind of has built like a force field almost around Zach Wilson to where it's kind of causing the team to treat him differently than they did before Aaron Rodgers came.
Definitely. Until
And to
he be a
be
bummer.
through
That force field about to be out the
he
window.
don't have to be great, Harold. Like
I
Rex
know.
Grossman went to the Super Bowl.
Listen. I know he doesn't have to be great, Aaron. What I'm saying is that the Bama is a scrub.
You was rooting for Heineke here 6 months ago. So
Heineke
just boggles my mind.
No, Heineke's a scrub too, dog. He's a scrub.
And the
too.
defense here wasn't nearly as good, and they were still hovering around 500.
We had the fifth ranked defense in the league.
But it wasn't the Jets defense. They wasn't creating turnovers at all.
So the Jets. So all right. So this is what we saying, right? We're saying that the Jets defense by week 17 they're gonna be ranked number 1 defense in the league.
They'll be top 3.
They won't be top 3.
Okay, we putting more wings on that.
More wings on that.
You hate tuck that much. Let's get to the bottom of the bottom. Paul, let's get to what this is really about. Same thing with Bradley Beal.
No. Let me say, it's not about Aaron. Listen, let me tell you what I'm about to say. Listen carefully. It's not about their ability. See, it's not about Bama's ability. It's Bama's. You can go in the gym, you can see, like, oh, that Bama can hoop, dog. You can jump out the gym, dog. When the lights get bright, it just changes. For the Jets team, these Bamas have a governor's chip over their success. And it doesn't have anything to do with their talent.
Dog, you're a Christian. You be talking about this manifestation and this chakras and this. There's no such thing, dog. It comes down to football. They've had bad coaches, bad quarterbacks. It's like for somebody that roots for a Washington team, it's so weird to watch how you and Andrew get on the Jets when y'all root for the same team that's less talented.
Listen. The Washington Commanders ain't no better. I'm not about to get on here and then
I watch y'all be bending over backwards talking about these Bama's gonna make the playoffs and hoping and wishing and praying. You and Andrew for the Commanders.
Stop.
Hold on. When Heineke, you didn't say Heineke was spectacular. You wasn't getting sized talking about these Bama's gonna make the playoffs and all this stuff.
I was in the vortex for 1 week, dog.
Harold, you know this podcast gets recorded, right?
That was early in the season last year, dog. It was like week 3.
And the year before.
Dog, every year them Bama's get me back in the vortex.
Okay, as long as you admit that.
Dog. But the thing is, though, I jump off as soon as I see water in the boat, I get out of there.
No, it got to be a lot of water first. You'll stay in that joint till they 3 drops from sinking. Then you jump out that joint. There's no way. Washington and Jets is the same team, so I just don't understand how y'all have so much animus and y'all get a kick out of kicking these Bama's when y'all root for the same team with different colors on.
Dog, so listen.
4 hours away.
I don't get a kick out of seeing the Jets fail. I don't. Trust me.
You was rooting for foolishness. A top 5 quarterback all time, an elite defense, and weapons all over the field. You talking about these Bama's weren't gonna make the playoffs. This is before the injury. That take was so bad, and you got saved by this injury.
Hold on. So now that the Bama gone, right? And I'm still saying these Bamas don't make the playoffs. Why am I the bad guy?
I'm not saying you're the bad guy. I'm just confused. I'm looking for some understanding.
It's the same.
Can you explain to me how you root for the burgundy and gold garbage?
Hold on. You say I got burgundy and gold on today. It's the same rationale I got for the Jets before Aaron Rodgers, before the Bama got hurt. I said the Jets gonna be the Jets, dog, and they gonna find a way to lose, dog. That's what they do. It's what they do. It's in their DNA.
So will you wear a Jets jersey at the end of the season once they make the playoffs? If they make the playoffs, you got to put on the helmet, the jersey.
I will rock the whole Jets apparel. Get on the Jets, say JETS Jets like Candyman, and rock with them heavy.
And you got to ride the subway with the jersey.
I get on the subway down at Metro Center.
The green line drink. And get off at the Anacostia station drink.
Yeah.
Screaming JETS Jets.
Jets.
Okay, we got this all wax. All right, I'll drop it now.
I'm not going to have to do none of that, dog, because these Bama's not going to get there. That's just the bottom line. On to the Washington Commanders, dog. First of all, Commanders, y'all getting slandered too, because y'all came out this joint in a game y'all was supposed to mudhole the Cardinals. I think the Bama, what's his name?
Thumbhead.
The Cardinals. Yeah, the
Joshua
Gannon.
Dobbs.
Gannon. I think that Bama did the Sean Payton Spygate type jump. Try to tell them Bama's because they was head hunting out there, dog.
Yeah, they was thrashing.
Them Bama's is head hunting. I mean, this what we expected?
We said, well, I know what I said. I said if these Bama don't win by 30 with at least 35 points, the fire Ron Rivera. They came in looking unprepared once again, though. Sam Howell, like I know everybody was, I don't think everybody was citing him, but it was a lot of optimism surrounding this
Yeah,
Bama. He
it's
looked like
not.
he was lost. The O line was looking terrible,
He definitely had moments where he looked like he ain't know what was going
and I
on.
can't
O
stand this.
line looked like some trash.
I know they only gave up 16 points. I can't
Okay.
stand this bend but don't break defense. Like Joshua Dobbs should not be completing 10 yards, 15-yard passes on third down. He only been there 17 days. Like, and this is why they don't create turnovers. They want to blame it on this, and that. Though it's the defense they play. Like they don't give up points a lot of times.
So
Ultimately,
so let me fill you in. So I was listening to the radio yesterday or today. They had Joshua, what's it?
Jonathan Allen.
Jonathan Allen. They had Jonathan Allen on, and he was talking about the defense and talking about the team. And apparently, this is news to me. He says that they have autonomy on the field to call the plays that they want to call.
The defenders.
That's what he said.
So what does that mean? They out there playing Madden, calling their own plays.
That's what it sounds like to me.
So who the go-to guy that get to say, "Nah, we not running that. We running this."
He didn't say who. He just said he was responding to one of the questions, and he was like, Del Rio and the coaches, they kind of give us the ability to, kind of make the call when we out there and attack how they think they should attack. So I don't know what that means, but it just was a lackluster performance by the team as a whole. I think we kind of anticipated that there would be some struggles and growing pains. I just didn't think that it would happen against the Cardinals.
Facts. Team that's openly tanking.
I mean, you look like you wasn't ready to play a football game, like y'all just thought y'all was gonna wash them, and ended up in a dogfight with the bobblehead.
They still struggling to get Terry McLaurin the ball. And this is the joint that frustrates me because, like, when you have dogs on other teams, other than the idiots like Josh Allen, the situation we just talking about, they find a way to get their guys the ball, regardless of what the coverage is, what the matchup is. And the Cardinals don't have enough talent to take away a player. They don't have anybody that can shut him down. And if that's the case, it should be a whole half of the field wide open if they bracketing Bamas or double. You know what I mean? So it's just, I want to see them start to get Bamas more involved. I do like how they, in the second half, when he realized Sam Howell was looking like he rode the short bus, he just started grinding the ball out. He just said, "We're going to run this joint and get out of here."
No, it was real conservative, but I mean, you got to get the W's. You know what I'm saying? You get out of there and hit the drawing board and try to see if you make something stick next week versus these Denver Broncos. But I just overall, it was just not a very impressive performance by the offense or the defense. I think there was a couple series where the defense looked dominant, and I was like, okay, there we go.
Montez Sweat showed up. He cashing out this year. He cashing out.
He's definitely cashing out. What about this narrative around Chase Young? Like, he's not been practicing. People have been kind of very hard on him and just, throwing the bus word around and saying that, he can't play. And the fact that he's not there and, we just got to just move on without him and all like he was there on the sideline. He was rooting for his team. He looked, energized for the game. And, I mean, he did have a stinger in the preseason game, which is, fairly significant injury that you just can't shake off. I have to because the people who are mad don't play no sports. So
of course, coming out, there was a lot of terrible takes, especially when people have that revisionist history. Nobody was saying take Justin Herbert number 2 overall. Like, it's a reason he ended up getting taken at 6 or 7, something like that. So now a lot of those, broadcasters with these terrible revisionist history takes saying, "Oh, they should have took Herbert," and so they're using that to kind of they channel that to be anti Chase. Like, the doctors kept the Bama out the game. I don't know what you want the Bama to do. I mean, I just don't know what you want the Bama to do. To force himself on the field, and then y'all gonna call him RG3. So it's just interesting to watch how these people who never competed would any other man at anything ever in life have all of these, these interesting takes that they like to point directly at certain people and not others. Because we ain't gonna have a conversation about Daniel Jones or some of these other Bama's, but then they want to talk about a DN this way. I just find it very curious.
Speaking of Daniel Jones, 40 piece, the Giant, dog, New York. So, I mean, Sunday night, they had the Giants and the Cowboys. Cowboys
smoked them through.
Hey, they smoked their boots off. Dog, that jump was bad. It was so bad that, like, I went to bed, dog. I said, yeah, let's can't come back in this jump.
It was so bad. I was like, can they call a game? Like, it was like no point in finishing the last 8 minutes of that drink. Like, I don't know that I've ever seen a team.
Why they get Daniel Jones all that money, dog?
You know why?
They could have, dog. The Dallas Cowboys could have scored 50 if they'd have kept their foot on.
Yeah, they stopped trying to score. It was bad. Daniel Jones is terrible. That Bama is terrible, and they gave him 40. Like, it's just he had 15 touchdowns last year and got $40 million. Harold. And the way they justify for certain people versus others is just, and I'm so glad that they about to have to lay this joint out because it's not going to be the only game like this.
No, it's only game one. Bama's got 40 piece game one. That's where Bama's
in a divisional game, Harold, at home, 0 points from a $40 million quarterback.
Dog,
and you ain't want to pay Saquon? No. Pass the sticks.
And then
14-0.
They stopped running the ball. They didn't even get.
It's all bad. Like, you can't go out there, not week one. Like, that just demoralizes Bama for the whole season. Who they play next? It could get bad. That's New York. It's going to get real bad.
The Giants play. They play San Francisco.
Oh my God.
This might be. No, that's not this week coming up.
Okay.
This week. Oh, they play Arizona.
Okay, that's an easy win.
I don't know, dog. I don't know if it's easy. I don't know if it's an easy win, dog. These Bama's played us hard as they could. That's that. Brandon Staley, dog, it's time for him to be fired, dog. This Bama lost. The Chargers can't get like how you lose to the what they play, the Vegas Raiders? Nah, that was Denver. Denver caught that L.
They played Miami, I think.
They played Miami. Tyreek Hill, he might be the biggest.
About to get MVP out here. All them terrible takes on Tua coming to collect on those too.
No, this Bama Tyreek Hill went off. The Chargers couldn't stop him. Like Brandon Staley got to be fired, dog. We told you this last year. The Bama's just not capable coach. And then game one, he just show up. Like, again, they don't know what it takes to get the job done. Get him out of here. That stood out. J.K. Dobbins injured again. Heart goes out to him. People was calling that the Aaron Rodgers jump sad. That jump is not sad to me. J.K. Dobbins, that jump sad. Aaron Rodgers jump not sad though. It's unfortunate.
Oh, you hate
it's discouraging, but it's not sad. I'm not sad. These Bama's told us they was gonna win the Super Bowl. They would come out all hype and they get the hard knocks. Get them out of here.
Dog, where's the joy coming from? I just want to understand.
Dog, you know why? Because Cowboys fans too, and Kirk Cousins fans too. I don't like when Bama's talk up so much that stuff is going to happen and be a certain way, just only for it not to even come close. Like, just don't say nothing. Just be quiet, chill, and fall back and just let it happen, though. But when you telling me, oh, Young is different. It's a different Jets team. It's different now. It's the same old, same old. Stop it.
How is that different from your fan base, dog? You describing your own fan base.
No, the Washington Commanders is the same. I watched it Shirley for entertainment, dog. I mean, granted, it's a whole new regime and everything like that. You got the whole new, ownership group. So it's excitement in the building. But we know what it really is.
The stadium was jumping though. That part.
No, the stadium was hype.
I haven't seen it like that since RG3, since 2012.
I haven't seen that jump like that ever, though. I don't even know if it was like that much on the RG3 jump.
You gotta go back.
Close.
Nah, you gotta go back and see. Y'all,
Yeah,
including you and me, was high. Everybody
I
was
was
in
hyped.
back then
I
in
was hyped.
2012.
I was this close to buying a jersey and going to the game physically, showing up to that jump back in 2012, bro. That jump was amazing. But yeah, they was hype. Honestly, I think it was the support of the fan base that helped them win the game, though.
Facts.
Because they realized, like, oh, we can't lose. Like, we have to do something. Because Batman's really want to see us win. And so, but we in Denver this week, so I don't know what they going. I don't know what they going to do, dog. I don't know what they going to do. All right, you ready to get on to these games for this week?
Yeah. Did we get a tally for last week? What happened?
I have to go back and tally. I ain't tally them up.
I can think of a
We
few
all
off the
made
top of my head.
we all made it through the survivor though.
Barely, dog. Bama's would have been hot. And these Bama's lost week one, blew the whole
Week
survive
one.
up. Because I think everybody took Washington.
Everybody took Washington, and when everybody took them, and we was in a dogfight, I said, "Yeah, this Johnny already over. We want to start with next week." Yo, these Bama's almost ended the survivor week one. All right, here we go. So we got Minnesota on Thursday night. We got Minnesota at the Philadelphia 76ers. Sorry, Philadelphia Eagles.
Minnesota took that L too, messed up the parlay.
Yeah, Minnesota took that L too. Philly's favorite -7.5.
That might be high. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm Minnesota too. We're unanimous.
Kirk, you messed this up. It's over again.
Yeah. Los Angeles Chargers at the Tennessee Titans. Chargers are favored -3.
Chargers.
I'm going with Tennessee. You going with the Chargers. Green Bay Packers at the Atlanta Falcons. Green Bay look good out that jump.
Dog, I don't think they're gonna miss a beat. I like Jordan Love and what his
I like Love too.
Fast.
It ain't really that fast because the Batman been sitting for 4 years.
But you remember when they got him in the game? This is like a year and a half ago. They was
he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready, but he ready now. He ready. He definitely ready now.
He got it to me.
Yeah. Green Bay at Atlanta. I got Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Indianapolis Colts at Houston. Houston's favorite -2.
Give me the Colts. Richardson ahead of schedule.
I'll take Houston. Seattle Seahawks at the Detroit Lions. Lions are favored -6.
Give me Seattle to cover.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle too. We're unanimous. Chicago Bears at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay is favored -2.5.
Give me the Bears. They better not jack the money on this. You gotta take the Bucs. They beat the Vikings this week. Your boy
Baker Mayfield and I'll take Tampa Bay. I'll go with him. Las Vegas Raiders at the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo's favorite -9.
The Raiders are covered at 9.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo. Kansas City Chiefs at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Chiefs are favorite -2.5.
One more time.
Kansas City Chiefs versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are underdogs at home, 2.5.
Oh.
So it's in favor of Kansas City.
Give me the Chiefs.
All right, I'm going with the Chiefs. They get their man back on the defense. Should be much improved. All right, Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are favorite -3.
How? Give me the Ravens.
We're unanimous. New York Giants at Arizona Cardinals.
Giants. No matter what the spread is.
I'm going with the Cardinals. They got embarrassed. But San Francisco 49ers at the Los Angeles Raiders. Or Rams, I'm sorry. San Francisco at the Rams. San Francisco's favorite -7.
I'm going to go San Fran.
I'm going to go Rams. And then we have the New York Jets at the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys are favorite -8.5. Give me the Cowboys.
I'm going to go Jets.
All right. Taking the Jets. All right. Washington Commanders at the Denver Broncos. This is the 425 jump. I'm going with the Denver's favorite -3.5.
Denver's favorite? Oh, give me the
Yes.
Skins. Easy money.
All right, we unanimous. Is Russell Wilson washed though?
I thought he played decent. He had 2 touchdowns. 174, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this marriage is gonna work with him and the head coach because you know that little midget got an ego over there that he. I don't know, but I don't think Russell Walsh. He's not. He's probably not Seattle Russ.
I don't think they could afford. I don't think they can afford to get 2 L's though. They can't lose again. Miami Dolphins at the New England Patriots.
Unanimous.
I'm going with New England.
You wild. What's the spread?
Miami's favored by 2.
Oh yeah, give me Miami. It's a lock too. They're gonna win the division.
All right. And then you have 2 Monday night football games. All right. First one is New Orleans Saints at Carolina Panthers.
Not watching.
Saints are favorite -2.5. Yeah, I'm going with the Saints too. For unanimous. And then you got Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh got washed by San Fran.
Yeah, thrash.
Pittsburgh's favorite -1.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Browns too. All right. Those are our games. Those are our games for this week. Anything else we missed on talking about?
Your boy Burrow with that 83 yards passing for the whole
dog. Yeah, that Bama looked terrible. Could that just be like him? Just I don't know, bro. He might have just not. He might not have been himself. He might have just not been himself.
It's hard to only throw for 83. Even the bums throw for more than that.
He's elite, dog. That judge.
I don't know if he was high or what was going on. Maybe he wasn't ready to be back. I don't know.
Yeah, that's more. That's probably more like it that he just wasn't. He wasn't ready to be all the way back. Oh, Colorado 2-0.
Let's go. About to be 3-0. I'm starting the Shedeur Sanders to Washington campaign early. He a first round pick. He gonna go in the first round. Let's start there.
Okay.
You gotta get him to Washington.
Over Caleb Williams?
Washington not gonna pick that high. Caleb gonna be gone. May probably gonna be gone. And it's a couple of other guys. This is the most loaded quarterback draft I've seen.
It's a loaded draft.
They tried to size the Sam Darnold draft. I didn't even look at it like it was all like that. But this draft, they got a rack of first round back.
Yeah, that's a fact. Dog, they play Colorado State, so they should get that W. But then after that,
Oregon, USC,
back to back. Hey, Young.
I think they can get Oregon. And the coach was talking that smack, and that's exactly what Deion's team needs.
That's what I don't know. No, did you see Deion's pregame speech about his personal? Hey, bro. This Bama got me hyped, dog. I almost put on a jersey and ran head up with my in the house, dog. He knows how to like galvanize players and how to get them to like buy into what he's trying to do. Yeah, he was like, he stood up on the podium. He was like, you know, that coach, he's like, I don't like when people talk about my kids. He's like, oh, y'all got fathers, or you know what a father. He was like, you gonna let somebody just walk in your house and do something to your kids or do something to your family? They was like, no, sir. I was like, no, sir.
It's personal.
He said, when they come in your house, it's personal. I'm like, oh yeah, Deion, I'm with you, bro. It's personal. So if they beat USC, is they going to the national championship?
Probably not, because them SEC teams, O-lines and D-lines are too real. And I just don't think that they're at the place. Offensive and defensive lines. That's all I'm talking about. The front guys. And I think
we saw Alabama just get handled by Texas.
And they come into the SEC next year. Like, that's just a different brand of football. I think in that recruiting cycle, like this year, I think Deion will start getting some of those old linemen because they see how real the skill positions are. They see that they can probably start right. Well, you could definitely start right away.
If nothing else, dog, you're getting eyes of the country on your team.
Right. And so I think
everybody's watching these games, dog.
It's going to be hard to beat. Like, to make it to the national championship, you're going to have to beat a Texas. You're going to have to beat a Georgia.
A USC and an Oregon, that's not enough?
Oregon for sure is not enough. USC, they find a way to falter out towards the end. I think that ranking is based more on Caleb Williams being there and doing what he's doing. But I just don't even necessarily see USC being there in the end. Michigan's going to be there.
So in their division, they got ranked teams in it. So it's not like they
it's like 7 ranked teams. But at the end of the year, none of them Bama's going to be in the Final Four. They got the best quarterbacks in the country in that division right now. They got like 5 quarterbacks that's in the running to get drafted. The issue is when you play them other teams, them teams that go after the quarterback and know how to block, though, it's a different ball game. It's closer to what the league look like. Mm-hmm. Pac-12 be putting up points, but everybody says they don't really play defense like that.
I mean, now, so I guess the over and under for wins of the season was 4. Colorado,
it was 3.5 starting out, I think.
Oh yeah, they about to wash that. That's out of here. So now it's just will they win more than 8?
I think that's going to be hard. I think they can. I think the Oregon game is going to tell us if they win that Oregon game, then the conversation changes completely. I think
the conversation's already changed.
No, it has.
Because TCU was ranked and they washed them. Well, they didn't wash them, but they beat them. And then they beat Nebraska. And, now they have Colorado. And I know it's only the 3rd game, but they should handle them. And then if they beat Oregon, I think you got to talk about them as like a real contender.
I just think it's tough because the Bamas they playing, they not the top of the college football kind of Bamas. They rank, yes, but it's 25 Bamas ranked. I think if they beat USC, then okay, we can have that conversation. I think if they beat Oregon, there's a different conversation you had, but it's not a national championship conversation. Like, I think there's level, like they beaten all of the challenges, like the different hurdles as they trying to establish that program from a team that had 1 win and 11 losses last year. I think it's several levels, you got to go up to talk about national championship. And I think Oregon is not in that conversation. Like, nobody's talking about Oregon being a national championship team. So how can they beat Oregon and all of a sudden be in that conversation?
Yeah.
USC is different. USC is different.
There's levels to it. They get past USC and then they can.
That means 5-0. If they get past Oregon and USC, and then you talk
about
being undefeated probably and having a chance to play in the playoffs to get there, but it just depends on that matchup. They end up with a team like
let me say this. They rank 18th right now.
Right.
They beat Oregon, they're gonna be ranked like 10. You gotta put them at like 10. Because Oregon's 13th. So you probably put them at 10. Then
that's a big jump.
If they beat, but I'm saying they play. I'm saying they play them next week, and if they're 18th.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's 2 games away.
Yeah, so that's 2 games away. So they beat Colorado State. They probably stay at 18, maybe go to 17, right?
Yeah.
Then they play Oregon, who will probably be like 12 or 11. Just depends. But they play.
Win, yeah.
Yes, but they'll be right there. So then if they beat Oregon, then they'll be ranked like 10, 11.
10. Yeah, they be in there.
And then, sometimes unless they want to be crud and they don't want to like rank them over the team that they just beat, which will be hard to do with a team like Colorado because so much eyes on the jump. And they'll just
but I think they gave them a fair jump this week. They went from 22 to 18.
No. They did. So, but what I'm saying is, but when you start, like, you know how I go, Aaron. It's all like, we don't think they're better even though they won. You know what I'm trying to say?
This is the thing. They're haters and they anti-black when it comes to a lot of this stuff, but they love money. That's the most important to them. And they know that Deion is the answer to college football. Like, they need him right now. He's the biggest story. So they're going to put an extra ranking on him so people can hate on him more, or when they lose it, it could be a bigger, you know what I mean, more turmoil. So I think they like, give him we might put him at 5 if they, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're going to put the extra sights on him.
If they beat USC, they're going to put him at 3 if they beat USC, dog.
there is no bigger college football story that I can remember in my entirety of watching college sports than
since
this right
Reggie
now.
Bush was frying at USC, where that Bama was like,
And that was still wasn't a bigger story than
it
Deion.
wasn't still a story, dog. I'm just saying, the last time I was tempted to even watch college football was back when Reggie Bush was playing.
Yeah.
But Bama was cooking so much.
Reggie
Bama
Bush
was
and Young.
Hey, no, Bama was
Vince
at
Young.
church like, hey, dog, this Bama Reggie Bush is a cook. I'm like, what? They're like, dog, this Bama is the greatest running back. I thought the Bama was going to be the best running back ever when he came into the league, the way this Bama was cooking in college, though. This Bama was every punt return to the house. This Bama was just electrifying. So you're right, though. As far as like money is concerned, how much money you think he made Colorado already? He made.
If we talk about the economy, we talking about the university, the restaurants, hotels around the joint. I'm thinking probably 30 mil already.
Yeah.
We talking about ticket sales, concessions, hotels, Ubers. Like just there's a whole economy that goes around. Okay.
So he sold out the whole arena is sold out. They said one of the tickets top level was like $1,500.
Dog, this is the mistake I made. You know, after the first game, I went and looked at the USC game. Third row seat, right on the 50-yard line behind the bench was $500. I was like, okay, if they win the next game, I'm gonna buy those and then sell them for the USC game. I went and looked right during the Nebraska game, them just for $1,700. I was like, yeah, I should have been got them. And so if they beat Colorado State, them just gonna jump again. If they beat Oregon, them tickets gonna be $5,000, and I'm gonna be negative that I didn't pull the trigger.
And this is the thing. This the kicker. The jumping is in Colorado.
Yes, though. That jump gonna be jumping.
Hey, dog, that Bama got that joke looking like Death Row Records out that joke, dog. Who's who is out that joint. Everybody
Cameron was out that joint. They had Wu-Tang out there. Anybody you could think of. It looked like the Source Awards in that joint.
Dog, if they beat USC, I'm going to have to go get me a Colorado outfit, though.
I'm about to order one this week. One of the white hoodies. Them joints like that. The prime joints.
Oh, first of all the gear is tight.
Apparel. It's more than 30 mil. I'm tripping. It's probably 50 mil.
50 mil?
Dog, merch is moving.
Yeah, merch is moving, dog.
There's never been this much excitement around Colorado,
ever. Colorado has never seen nothing like.
Bama's go out that joint to
They gonna put a shrine up. They gonna put a shrine up for that.
Till he leave for LSU job at the end of the year. As soon as son get drafted, he out of it.
No, the thing
he did all this to get his son in the league. Dog, this is the biggest jug, the greatest scam of all time. Soon Shador go number 5 overall in the draft. Dog, he out of it.
How does Bama? Dog, he ain't leaving that joke, dog.
I'm telling you, girl. You said that about Jackson State. That Bama was out of there.
Dog, he getting paid hand over fist. I guess you're right, dog.
You know what LSU could pay this Bama? Because they picked the wrong coach. Brian Kelly's not a good coach. He's about to be out of there after this year. LSU don't play that.
Oh, and the thing is, you ain't got to do nothing but just sit there on your seat when you go there.
If you see the Bamas he brought to Colorado, imagine the recruits he could get at LSU, Harold.
Dog, but it's the thing. I think like next year, he's going to be getting recruits that go to LSU and Colorado.
No, he can. But there's tiers. There's levels. It's like Bama say, yeah, this Mercedes nice, but it's not a Bentley. It's not a Rolls Royce. It's just LSU is a tier above, well, a couple tiers above Colorado.
Dog, can you imagine Deion coaching at LSU? I'm gonna have a son right now just so he can go to college and play for that.
That better be long gone by then. The only thing I would say with him going to one of those schools is he has full autonomy at Colorado because they're losers. So whatever he want to do is going to fly.
Dog, whatever he wants to do, dog.
The Bamas at these other schools.
This Bama want to cut the band out and put back out band and play at halftime. That's what's going to happen.
They going for it. You already know.
They let him do whatever, dog. He doing whatever. But, yeah, I mean, dog, when you said what's the dude who hired him? That Bama hugged him like.
He love that Bama to death, dog. He gonna make him look like a genius. He said he came to Deion and said, Deion, you my guy.
Dog, when they do a documentary on this Bama, how this Bama changed the whole.
Dog, this the thing I'm scared about. You know it's gonna be
what are you scared about? Hold on, what are you scared about? Scandal?
They gonna try to come up with some youngin to say he touched her butt. You know how they do when Bama start winning at this level. It's gonna be
No,
some.
but it's the thing though, Aaron. This is what make Dion different, though. He
Be careful.
untouchable. Let me tell you why. Let
It's
me
no
tell you why.
black
Let
man
me tell you
untouchable.
why. Let me tell you why. Because this Bama been a superstar his whole life.
So has
No, you're not going to get
Michael
this Bama.
Jackson.
But you're not going to get the Bama 50 years in. This Bama been a star since he was
But that's
18
not what they
years
do.
old.
They go back before you can even remember and say you did this then. So you can't even defend yourself. Hey, Harold, where was you in 2007 at 11:33 p.m. on July 10th? You like, I don't know. Oh, see, he don't. You see, that's what they do. They not gonna come with nothing recent, of course not.
No, but still,
They digging. Paul.
They digging, but it's the thing. It ain't going.
Harold, you watch this. They assassinate one Bama every year that you thought was untouchable. You gotta be careful when you throw that. You know they looking and they trying. We talking about $1 and billion-dollar industries.
You think they gonna be able to get him? No, I don't think they're gonna be able to get my man Dion, dog. Bama, this ain't the first time Bama's wanted to get him out of here.
But at this level, he's messing up their institutions at this point. Like the things that they set up to work for themselves is not working anymore. Look at Nick Saban, dog. Look at LSU, Clemson.
They did. Matter of fact, these Bama's having a powwow right now. They all
dog. They putting the bread in. Like,
how do we get this?
Get this Bama out of here. They either gonna change the rules, which is what the bookie be doing to me. The transfer portal, you can only get 10 people per year.
They gonna put bread up to get him out of there, dog. They right now.
They on it right now.
They got a youngin ready to lie for 10 bands right now against them, dog. The thing is though, Dion is smart though. He not going nowhere by himself. He not in those circles. He always with his family. Like it's just gonna be hard to knock him off his square. All right. He knows that they want to get him out of there. He knows that they're angry. He knows that they coming.
What does that stop?
I'm just saying, dog. Just like how does Bama know what plays to call and know how to get his team W's, he know what they trying to plot and do. Their moves is the same, dog. They never change the move.
And it work every time. Because they control the media.
That is true. They do control the media.
And then they get their tag team partners that's automatically going to jump on it whether it's wrong or right. So, dog. I just know that the play is in motion. The play is in motion. This is how they operate. They don't know no other way. They, like you said, they've been using the same playbook since the beginning of time.
So you said they don't hit the button. They hit the red button, huh?
They hit the button. It's like, dog, they was expecting TCU to smoke the Bamas. Then they were saying, okay, Nebraska, them big guys. Now them Bamas moving around a little bit.
When are they going like pull the emergency lever?
I think they pulling it now. They doing the recon right now, trying to find out what they can use to get this Bama out of here. And if don't nothing come up, they're gonna make something up.
Yeah, they tried to get him with the religious jump. They're gonna try to get the academics, the kid academics. That's that.
They digging through all of that.
I think they're not gonna get Dion. I think they're gonna go after one of his kids.
And that's what they always gonna do.
And I think they're gonna try to go after Shador, because if they can get Shador off the field, I feel like, oh, that's it. You get Shador out of there, like it's done.
I don't think that's
and then it's gonna knock him off focus.
But I think Dion is an old school, hard-nosed coach, and I think everybody looks at him because the way he talks, they look at him like one of these new guys who bends all the rules. But Bama say that's not how the Bama is. Like the Bama run a tight ship, and I think he raised his sons well. So I don't think Shador, maybe Shiloh be wilding a little bit, but I don't think Shador is one of them guys that's like out here acting a fool or giving them the rope to be able to hang the Bama with. I think it's going to be one of them Bamas who coming from the dust ball, it's always one of them Bama that got that Aaron Hernandez gene. Not saying they're gonna go that far, but Bama's just got other stuff going on. Whether it be at home, it could be bread, it could be a whole lot of different stuff. But I just think them trying to mess up one of the kids is not going to take care of the problem, which is Dion. They need an accusation. Some OC is coming up. I don't know why you acting like you don't know this. Now it might not stick.
It's not gonna stick, dog.
But something's coming.
Dirty, dog. Why America gotta be like this, bro? Why it gotta be like this, Aaron?
And man gonna say, y'all wild. And I guarantee you, for the season over, it's gonna be some type of scandal these Bama's try to come out the woodwork with. Because he breaking the system.
System is broke, dog.
That transfer portal and that NIL changed everything. The old way of doing stuff is the old way of doing stuff.
Yeah, that jump, bro. And the thing is, this Bama, like, he don't even have to do like you come there, you're getting odds. He don't even have to like
He's the
mess himself
draw.
up with it. Yeah,
He's the draw.
yeah, dog. It's crazy when Colorado's getting more eyes than like Alabama, LSU. Like
And
Bama's want to see them.
this what else is crazy. We was the people who grew up like idolizing Dion. Bama's our age and a little bit older and a little bit younger. Their kids are starting to come to that age where they gonna pick colleges, and you know a lot of these Bama's is gonna be geared to go towards Dion because of their parents. Yeah, the way that's like Jordan coaching college basketball, and Bama's got a chance to send their son to Jordan. Harold, you already know what's coming, dog. It's gonna get worse before it get better for them.
Dog. And so, and it's the thing, all the stuff that the other coaches, because you know what the other coaches is saying.
Oh
You can
yeah, I
go over there
coached
with
Pies at
Dion, but Dion, he doesn't have. We have 50 years of experience coaching at the highest level. I've sent over 375 kids to the pro level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're using all their credentials and trying to like discredit his. That's not gonna be able to work.
and that stuff gonna start leaking too. They better be careful. Because even if the kid don't end up going with them, they gonna start leaking the stuff they saying against Dion. In this social media age, they going right to Twitter, so they gotta
Oh,
be
you know
careful
what
with
else they
that
you know
too.
what else they gonna do? They gonna try to like lure a kid away from Dion's school, a sorry Bama, and just get him to like do some funny business in the portal and stuff like that. Basically throw his career away just to like blame it on Dion and try to get him that way.
Start sending moles.
You already know, bro. Find out what they're doing over there, Bill Belichick style. It's junk crazy, bro. Dog. I'm about to tonight when I say my prayers, I'm gonna just cover my man, dog. Cover him in prayer, so they can't get him, dog, because they try to get my man. Dion, dog, give us hope.
Oh, stay out them streets though. I'm glad he got a girlfriend. Stay in the house. Be monogamous. Stay away from them snow bunnies.
Stay away, dog, because you know they sending them at him, dog. That's
You already
that's
know.
always the first move. They just send the bad bunny jump your way. Hey, see if you bite that bait, so they can get you. But the thing is, though, Dion, like right now, he's like insulated himself to the point where, like, they know a regular scandal, like him cheating on his wife, that's not enough. That ain't gonna get him out of there. They getting too much money over there in Colorado. That was gonna turn the other cheek.
Right. He like
Like
this
they
part of
gonna
the
be like,
program. We get youngins over here. Just don't make it a bunny. They gonna try to
yeah,
turn half of the demographic against him. You know how
you
that
already
go.
know. You already know. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Shout out to Where's Buffy. Shout out to Lance J. Shout out to Kicking It with G Man. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha, Jenna Garcia, my man Wes, Mike, uh, Will, Chris, everybody who rock with us heavy. We out.